Greetings. This is going to be a brief video. Me just giving some advice and shining a little light on my brothers and sisters, as it also needs to be shown on myself daily. This pertains to how we effectively communicate and how much do we give off as we're expressing ourselves as it relates to social media. As we already know, resources can be used for our benefit or it could be used for our destruction. It's all based on how we use that which is in front of us, how we use that hammer to build or to tear down, how we use our mouths to encourage or to discourage someone, how we use the words that proceed out of our mouths for life and or for death. Life is about choices. Life is about what options we have and how we use those options. Well, I'm here to just remind us that social media is for our benefit, but it can be used in a negative, pessimistic way. So let us be careful. Let us understand that wisdom is granted unto those individuals that seek it. And those individuals that are termed or deemed as wise are those individuals who think before they speak and or they think before they send out things that will become public and even global. As beings, we have our down moments and we are faulty in that we do things, we make mistakes, and sometimes we feel overwhelmed and we just have to express ourselves. And it causes us to express ourselves in some ways that are not beneficial, ways that are not going to yield good results, favorable results in our life. So let's be careful in that which we're doing. Be careful when we are feeling desperate, when we're feeling depressed, when we're feeling despaired, not to just go out there and act based on those moments of emotionalism, those moments of feeling low. Those downtrodden moments are the times in which we have to press even more to lift up our heads, even though that tension may be heavy, that burden may be just breaking the frame of our shoulders and backs, even though our temporalis may feel a thumping, even though our eyes may be feeling like there's nerves just going in and out, there's a beeping in our mind as though it is our heart that's beeping and pumping the blood. I want us to understand that yes, we feel that at all. You know, we all feel that, we all experience that. But let us be careful, because what we put out there on Facebook, MySpace, and every other social media network out there, it becomes global. People are seeing it, people are tracing it, and we know that. But I'm here as a fellow brother. I'm here to just remind you about what you already know so you can apply that wisdom. We all need a little reminder, a little encouragement, a little standard sometimes that we need to set back up in our life. We need to re-establish some things that we had up, but we've let it down because of life's daily tasks, because of life blows and beating. That boy, that girl may have hurt you, but that does not mean that you have to put it out there. Because what it is doing, not only is it labeling you as a person, hallelujah, but is also sending out messages to other individuals, younger generations that are on these sites that we know should not even be on these sites. They're looking and they're learning, they're citing and they're receiving. So we have to be careful as people who are trying to set positive, good standards, trying to teach people moral ethics. We have to watch what we're doing. We have to be wise, because a foolish man is categorized as being wise, but the simple fact that he stays silent because he watches what proceeds out of his mouth. So let us apply this understanding. Even though we get this wisdom, let us get that understanding. For example, as we look at the news, ESPN, especially with these athletes, we see that these athletes have tweeted certain personal things out there. Less than 24 hours later, these things will become global. And these athletes will have to apologize, will have to explain themselves for something they felt was harmless, something they felt it should just be personal. This is my personal space. And yes, a lot of us may feel that way, we may say that. But understand this, if you choose to say that, if you choose to live your life like that, just be ready for the consequences that will emerge. Be ready for those individuals that will judge you. Even though you may say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Even though you may say you don't care what people say, you're not out there to please people, which is true, which is good. Do not allow your good to be spoken evil of. Do not set yourself up to be ridiculed. Do not set yourself up to be misunderstood. It's so easy for us to create and fabricate wrong and incorrect communication, incorrect information. It's easy for us to put out there something that is seemingly right but is wrong. All men are not dogs, and all females are not inadequate. Let's understand that there is an equilibrium in life, and there is exceptions. There are exceptions in life. Be encouraged. Watch what you're putting out there on Facebook. Watch what you're putting out there on Twitter. Watch what you're doing. The corporate world, the corporate media, they're looking. They're trying to find the right time in which they can tag us, in which they can say, hey, this person is not worthy of this position, not worthy of this value, because of what they're putting out there, because they cannot control their emotions, because they cannot smile the way through a stormy season, because they cannot handle the burdens of life. They are not ready to receive that which they're asking for. So be careful, my brothers and sisters. Understand that you have the authority, you have the control, you have the power. So watch what you're writing. Make sure what you're writing is worthy of being publishing. It is worthy of the words that's being spoken. Make sure the words that you're writing and or speaking, they're doing that which we need in life. Encouraging, exhorting, and building up, inspiring individuals. Though the truth may be present, ask yourself this question: is it the right time? Or is it done correctly?